Hi, I'm Bill Soroka, founder of NotaryCoach.com and the high performance notary community on the Skool platform. I'm going to tell you how to get this community now for free. So I'm really excited about that. Um, but I also want to show you how it works, show you around what to look for, and tell you a little bit about why I'm so excited about this community. School has done a really great job of uh, building and rewarding a highly engaged communities, and we have built that. We've got over 865 members now, and they're highly engaged. It's not just your typical Facebook group, and this group in particular is all about business development. I entered this industry at a very desperate time in my life. I had failed at 26 other little ventures. And at the time, my most hopeful ones were crumbling. My relationships were crumbling. And I was blessed with a friend who said, "Hey, why don't you become a notary so you could be a loan signing agent?" And that sparked this whole thing off. But I didn't figure everything out, right? I was dragging this emotional and financial baggage with me into this industry, not to mention the bad habits that had caused those failures in the first place. So I just kind of did what I always did. And this notary business almost became my 27th business failure. But at one of the lowest points in my life, I sat back. I call it my sacred weekend over a Thanksgiving weekend. And I said, "Hey, I know I can do this. What do I need to do? I need to get past myself." And what came of that was a new appreciation for habits, routine, and just consistency. And I built what I call my daily dues from that. And it's just habits that keep me in front of prospects. Those are people who might hire us or refer us to somebody. And of course, boosting my online visibility. And I just had these set things that I did every single day. And when I put those into practice, I went from barely scraping by in this business to within 90 days finding the ideal clients that boosted my revenue from less than $1,000 a month to well over $20,000 a month. And I was able to consistently grow that through the years. And I just recently, last year, we just started High Performance Notary because I kept hearing the same stories from other notaries, just feeling like they're spinning their wheels and they're chasing one certification, one class, one Zoom call after another. And they're spending all this time, energy, and money on these beautiful products. They're great lessons, they're great courses, but the fundamentals were missing. That work behind the scenes in the shadows that nobody sees. Nobody talks about this on social media, right? This is the grind, the work. But this is what makes your phone ring and ding. Putting yourself in front of prospects, keeping yourself top of mind with people who might hire or refer you, and of course, making it easy to find you online. So that's why I built High Performance Notary. It's back to basics, back to the fundamentals that make the phone ring and ding. And from that has been born this incredibly highly engaged community. And now we have a free tier for anybody who'd like to join. And it's not a free trial, it's free. You just come in, you join, and you get access to things. So let me show you how it works. Right here, when you go to skool.com/notary, it's going to take you to this screen right here where you can see a little bit about what we're doing. You just click join group, add a little bit of information, and create your Skool profile. Now, remember, Skool is all about community and relationships. So it's going to ask you to post a headshot of yourself or a selfie or whatever you've got. Tell a little bit about who you are and why you're here. If you don't feel like doing that, you can just type in TBD, to be determined, or whatever you want to write in there, and skip through that. And it's going to take you in. Here's the other thing too, right? Like when this thing started, we only had two notary groups on Skool. There's over 17 now. So if you're already on Skool, you don't have to click the join group. You can just go right up here to the right and click log in and just log in that way. And it's going to take you probably to the about page, but I'm going to point out these tabs across the top here. This is how you're going to navigate your Skool community. Let's start with the community tab because this is the magic of everything. And when you come into high performance notary at this level, this is going to be uh, your primary source of information, motivation, and connection with others. You can see we're highly engaged here. I recommend you start with the members start here post or the welcome post, and I'll get into that in just a moment. But every Tuesday, I post a collective challenge. A lot of them are based on my Notary Business Building Challenge book. We've updated and upgraded those with video lessons, and some of them are completely different depending on the relevant stuff going on in the world or the community or whatever it might be. Of course, it's Notary Public Day as I'm recording this, so every day I post a, a thread just about keeping you focused. What are your top three priorities today? What are you going to do to get those done to move your business forward? So we've got lots of inspiration there. And then, of course, you can see there's all kinds of conversation about questions, adding services, different lines of revenue in here, celebrations, celebrating wins, sharing email marketing, content like exact scripts, all of this stuff in here for you, and you have access to that. Now, the second tab here is really exciting. So the classroom is essentially the resource library here. And you have access at the free level for lots of different things here. And how you will know if you have access is they kind of light up and you can just click right into them, right? We have content about this. We have content about apostees, Google Business Profile, lessons and resources about growing your attorney marketing, loan signing marketing, free Gotary account, all of that good stuff that's here for you. You can scroll through these and you can see a lot of this is open and available to you, even on the free level. Now, what you're also probably noticing is that there's some lock and or unlock options here for you too. So some of these, there's basically three different tiers available inside a high performance notary. So what I'll do is I'll show you right here one of the courses that we have. Let's just say we go with the apostille course. It says unlock for $399 or upgrade to VIP. So when you click onto that, it'll give you the option. You can very quickly just buy the standalone course and have access to it forever, or you can unlock with VIP. And that brings you up to the plans here. So the VIP is lists everything out here. So VIP includes everything down in premium and of course everything in the free version too. So you get everything for $49 a month. But if you don't necessarily need or want all of that, we have a premium level for you as well. That's $33 a month. That includes the loan signing training, the morning mastery program with my daily dues, the cannabis friendly course, and a few others here for you too. This gets you also access to the office hours call each week with me. And then that's what's kind of exciting about the VIP section too. It's more interaction. We have a Sunday planning call. We have the Wednesday office hours. On the first Friday, we have a happy hour call where we review the month prior and we make a plan for the month ahead. So super exciting that way. So you get to choose whatever level makes the most sense for you, right? But you can see, even at the free level, there is plenty for you in here. So jump in and join us. You can just go to notarycoach.com and you can join the community there. Or if you're on Skool or want to go to Skool, you can look up here in the browser window. It's Skool, Skool.com/notary. That's how you join the community there. Also, just show you real quick the calendar. Any call that's associated with any of the courses that are in the program or that we have available are listed out here for you. So they're real easy to find. They have the links right in them. You can track down members uh, and connect with them via chat if they've turned that functionality on. We also have a member map where you can really just zoom in and see where all the members are and connect with them one-on-one if you're traveling or if you've got people in your city or whatever it might be. And of course, we have our leaderboards. So we celebrate our engagement. So anybody who has engaged, meaning that they've shared content or made comments that earned likes in the community, you'll see them start to rise on this leaderboard. So there you go. That is the summary of High Performance Notary. It is all about finally getting the traction, getting the skills and the accountability to stay consistent with your marketing efforts. This business completely changed my life. It gave me freedom, flexibility, and this sense of purpose because this work matters. We get to help people, serve people on their best days and on their worst days. And we get to earn an excellent living doing that. So I hope that you will consider joining High Performance Notary today. Like I said, it's completely free. It's not a free trial. You can join for free and stay for free forever. And then if you decide that you want one of those upgrade plans, you can decide that when and if you're ready. See you inside.